Hey everyone, I'm here today to share what I've understand of Marpol Annexes. First, Marpol Annex 1, the prevention of pollution by oil. This is the first implementation made by Marpol and one of the most important of international marine and environmental convention. It helps us to minimize the pollution of the seas from the ship. All ship that is 400 tonnage and with its capacity more than equal to capacity when above oil under 150 is under to Marpol Annex 1. And there are survey and certificate to comply. Initial survey, renewal survey, annual survey, intermediate survey, and additional survey. There is an example of the cause of pollution. For example, when deballasting and cleaning the deballasting fuel tank and more activities that contains oil operations. Marpol Annex 2 Regulation for the Prevention of Pollution by Noxious Liquid Substances in Bulk came into force on April 6, 1987. Both conventions required chemical tanker built after July 1, 1986 to comply with International Chemical Bulk Code. The main principle of Annex 2 is to dilute the cargoes reduced in seawater to prescribe the limits depending on their pollution hazard and facilitate that distribute the discharge by utilizing the wake of the ship. This is usually on a chemical tanker ship because they carry chemical. Chemical is very dangerous to our health and they are going to wear out protective equipment to not to touch the skin because it can cause death and it can destroy the ocean because chemical is very dangerous and cannot get out easily on the sea. There are categories of noxious liquid substances: category X, category Y, category Z, and other substances. Us. The discharge standards of the ship is proceeding en route at speed at least 7 knots in case of self-propelled ship or at least 4 knots in case of ship are not propelled. The discharge is made below the waterline through the underwater discharge outlet, not exceeding the maximum rate for which underwater discharge is designed. The discharge is made at a distance not less than 12 nautical miles from the nearest land or depth of the water not less 25 meters. A cargo record book. Every ship which Annex 2 shall be provided with a cargo record book. You need to comply with those two Annex 2. Marpol Annex 3, the prevention of pollution by harmful substances that carried by the sea in package form, entered into force in July 1, 1992. It contains requirements for safe handling of package and substances that represent a serious risk to the environment, as well as guidelines and identification harmful substances. There are 9 classes: Class 1 explosives, Class 2 gases, Class 3 flammable liquid, Class 4 flammable solid, Class 5 oxidizing substances and organic parasite, Class 6 toxic and infectious substances, Class 7 radioactive materials, Class 8 corrosive, Class 9 miscellaneous and dangerous goods. This is sample of carries explosive material like fireworks, gases, flammable liquid, flammable solid, radioactive materials, corrosive and more, designed to prevent the dangerous explosion due to explosive materials. Then, dangerous goods must be formed to good packaging, must be marked and labeled before they are assigned for shipment. Marpol and annexes this help to prevent the dangerous and hazardous to help us to keep safe always. Thank you for watching and God bless.